we need to adapt, or we're just going to become irrelevant, or we're just going to piss a lot of people off. So I'm Tony with the Tony Johal real estate team. First of all, I hope you're well, and I hope your family is well, and I hope you're adjusting to this new norm as best as you can. I do hope that whatever it is that we're going through right now is going to be over soon and we can go back to business as usual. But these, of course, are not usual times. So we have to adapt to, the new norm, the seemingly new norm. So let me share with you just a few things that my team and I have incorporated to really adapt to the reality of living with COVID right now. So first of all, we I always say that my team is it's my objective is to book appointments for my agents. It's We are a real estate company that books appointments for our agents. Now, with people not wanting to meet face to face for a buyer appointment or a seller appointment, and understandably so. And my agents obviously don't want to be meeting with buyers and sellers at this time for their own safety, which is a smart choice. We have been forced to do things virtually. So we have really leveraged Zoom. Zoom is a fantastic tool. So you can get a free Zoom account and you can it's kind of like just webinar with somebody, and we can do our buyer presentation or our seller presentation via Zoom for the time being. And really kind of, the nice thing about Zoom versus a conference call is we have the ability to really show people our value. Like physically, we can do a screen share and they can see our respective presentations and our data and all that kind of stuff. So we're really leveraging these virtual meetings and tools like Zoom. The other thing, what we're doing is at the conclusion of that meeting, we are telling people that we are going to set them up on Matrix on the portal. And that way they can start getting properties right away and they can be kept up to date with new listings and sold data. The next thing, what we're doing is once they've identified a property that they do like from Matrix and, once they've qualified the property enough to say, I sincerely have interest in this, then what we do is we try to dig up the iGuide, or we try to send them out as much information about the property as possible. I know most agents are using iGuides, and myself and our team, we're no different. We're using the iGuide. It's an amazing tool. Just the ability to walk through a house, point to room, and you can look up, you can look down, you can zoom in. You have the floor plans, you have the room measurements. All of these things are just incredible pieces of technology that our clients are just leveraging, and they're just taking it to the next level with their experience without having to go to the property to view the property. And then at that point, if they want to view the property, we are strongly encouraging people to only go and look at property if they have to. If someone is just starting out in their search, we are trying to push them off until we get a bit more, at least a bit more of a handle on this situation, or at least get to the other side of the curve. The only people that we are working with, and these are people that have already sold their home, and they are, going to be homeless unless they find something else. So really people who are at the critical point of needing to purchase. And I think that's the reason why real estate has continued to remain on the essential list, because there are people that are going to be homeless, or there are people that could possibly not have a closing go the way that they want, and they're going to be basically out in the street or living in a hotel. And so I do agree, given the extensive list of essential services, we are certainly more important than a lot of the other services on there. But we are taking enormous precautions to make sure that we're trying to avoid any meetings or anything face to face with a client during this time. The next thing, what we do is once they like a property, obviously we've been using DocuSign. DocuSign's been huge in our industry for a long time, so now it's really taken to the next level. I mean, I should have bought some DocuSign stock not long ago. I mean, this thing is just blown up. I should have bought some Zoom stock. Man, everybody's on Zoom these days. But anyways, DocuSign is something that we have encouraged and used for a long time. The other thing that we're doing now is we are telling our clients if they have a deposit that they need to drop off to the listing company, you know what, get a pure later company, get a professional company to pick it up from you. They've already got practices in place to ensure that they're safe and sanitized. And that way you can still get confirmation once your deposit has arrived at the listing brokerage. And home inspections, we're not attending home inspections. We are trying to do as much of that as virtually as possible. And I know the inspectors appreciate that too. You know, so we're trying to do everything via FaceTime or even Zoom and really kind of digging into the literature, the report that comes after the fact, and really kind of going through it with a fine tooth comb and just having an interview with the inspector afterwards. So these are just some of the things that we've taken into account in our business to make sure that we remain safe, our clients remain safe, and we do our part of being responsible with social distancing. So I hope that was helpful. I just want to also send a message and just say I'm really, really proud of our realtor community here locally in Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge. You know, people have really taken this social distancing and just being mature and responsible about this and really leading other industries. Realtors are doing a fantastic job, you know, just and also just going above and beyond when it comes to helping clients. I've noticed a lot of agents doing videos and posts offering to, you know, be there for their clients and pick up groceries and small little things that make a big difference in somebody's world. So I love this industry. I love our people here locally. You know, especially I'm part of a couple of Facebook groups where, you know, last week there was a company in Toronto that was incentivizing people to come to an open house. And if you come to our open house, we're going to give you a gift certificate, almost bribing people to come. I mean, that to me is just stupid. But thankfully, our local agents here have more common sense, and that's why I love this industry, and that's why I love you guys. So, anyways, be well, be safe, God bless, and hopefully we'll see each other at the end of a deal one day. See ya.